Yo, so I'm doing another analysis of like a ranked run that I got. Like this one's gonna be less serious because um I don't know. The other one I was like way more like locked in when I was doing it, and this one is kind of like I have had a few beers and I'm just like going off of feeling, I guess, of like what I think I should have done based on like intuition, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Like I've watched this back already since like I'm analyzing it now, so I have a few things that I like want to point out, but like I don't think I'm gonna be as like critical as I was in my previous one because I also don't think I played the C as well, if that makes sense. So there's things to point out that are like macro, I guess, unlike the other seed because I think I played the macro in the other seed pretty well. It was just a lot of like micro things, if that makes sense. So here it's just like a standard RP seed, but it's actually really nice because I have five golden carrots, and then unfortunately, I don't have enough iron nuggets to make a pick. But here I use my gold pick to dig down in the netherrack, which is important because it's time save compared to the dirt to get 4 stone, to get 4 cobble, I mean, and then I can make an axe and a shovel. So yeah, relatively standard. So I don't really need to like get any food. Or like I don't go out of my way to get any food, but this cow here is excuse me. This cow is just in kind of in my path, so I just go and get it because it's like I don't know. Like five Garrets is enough, right? But like if there's food in my path, there's just no reason for me to not get it. Cause like I don't know, there's cases where 5 Garrets can just not be enough, I guess. I don't know. So here I'm just entering 120-ish. It's good pace. I just don't have an iron pick. So yeah, the bastion is fairly close here. So this terrain, like the fort is here, the bastion's here. I can see its stables. Um, my initial idea is like, so I need to go to the like I want to go to the ramparts, right? Because I want to get iron from the chest. Uh, even though this terrain looks better for like getting to the actual bastion itself, I feel like to get to the if I want to get to the ramparts, I want to be on higher terrain, so like a faster line would be to go here and then bridge across. But the problem is these skeletons. So like what I end up doing, I just go here because I want to go to the ramparts, but these skeletons are like I don't know. So these skeletons make me not bridge across. I just end up boating down to the terrain anyway. So like I think what I should have done here is just killed the skeletons and then bridged across, but there's also like the argument that it's like it might not even be faster than going down and then starting from the bottom of the bastion. Like it's just not necessarily going to be faster, and I'm not like completely sure on what is actually correct here, to be honest. So I don't know if it's like I'm not saying it's like a mistake necessarily that I'm going down here, but it does end up like losing me time in that I just don't have like as much Bastion knowledge as I should. Like I'm not very good at I don't play this Bastion well. I play this Bastion very badly, and it loses me a lot of time in this run. But if I had started from the top, I would have definitely played it better. It's just that I'm not comfortable when I'm going into like stables from here because it's so uncommon that like I just don't know where the fuck I am. So here, like I know this chest because I see it sometimes in like some double triple routes, or I mean not double triple, triple to gap. So like I know where I am. I just like don't fucking like visualize well how to actually get to where I need to go, I guess, if that makes sense. And I also don't know how I don't get hit here by this piglin, but it works, I guess. And then here I try to go here because it's where you go like in the triple leg up route, and then I realize I'm not in the right place for it. So I leave. But that takes a bit still because I'm just not very coordinated in this bastion, to be honest. I really did not play it very well. And then I end up in like this like double or whatever. And I try to grab this chest and it goes very wrong. This fucking piglin just walks into my hole. So, I just excuse me, I just try to block it off and open the chest. It has nothing and I aggro a pig which hits me. So it's like, this bastion is just not going very well so far. Um and then I see, you know, there's just two triples here. So I'm just like I'm gonna play double triple. And then I hadn't decided I was gonna play double triple at this point, but the fact that I get like I get like two gold blocks and I get like 18 obsidian or something from all of these chests because I loot them before I start doing the route, which is like it's arguable if that's correct or not in ranked. Um but undoubtedly like with the stuff that I have at this point, I should just do double triple. Like it's there's no way I'm not gonna get what I need unless I'm like extremely unlucky, if that makes sense. But I understand the argument that I should start doing my route and just do it before I like actually check the chest, which makes sense. But also like it's like debatable if I would actually choose to do double triple if I didn't know what I had gotten from the chest, if that makes sense. It's like it's a difficult situation that I actually don't know the answer to. But yeah. So it's just standard double triple that I do. Except I am very slow on this pace. Like I've lost a lot of time to like being at the bottom of the bastion and having to go all the way up. It's just not good. And I think it's just like a lot of it just boils down to just not being that comfortable in bastions in general. Like my bastions are probably like my worst split out of everything if I had to like average it out. Because it's just like it's really hard to practice bastions like realistically, if that makes sense. Like there's so many practice maps, but not of a lot of them just capture like what it's actually like to like enter a bastion or run, I guess. Like it's kind of hard to explain what I mean, but if you play then you know what I'm saying. Like it's just hard to practice bastions. But yeah, I switched to gold pick here once I've mined all the gold blocks because it's just faster, obviously. And then here I make a mistake. It's like, okay, okay, if you look at my inventory, it's like I'm picking everything up. I know obby's not gonna be a problem because I got a fuck ton from the chest. And then here I'm just like, okay, I'm like almost out. I'm basically out. I can be out if I want to, but I'm just like, it's ranked. If I'm actually in a game, I just want another pearl trade. So I only dropped like six fucking ingots to them for some reason. I actually don't know why. I definitely should have dropped like I should have split my stack like in half at the very least. Um, and it gets much worse because I only leave them this much gold, and then I go up to leave a pearl hang, so it just wastes time. Like it's bad. It's like I should not have done this. And it's like, I'm coming back down, and they've just traded all the gold, and I don't have pearls, because it's just like dropping them only that much gold is playing so high roll. Because like, obviously I'm not gonna drop them all my gold because I want to keep some because I know I'm gonna be able to, right? Unless I'm super unlucky. But I definitely should have dropped them more than I should have, than I did because like it just ended up wasting time. And then here I get another pearl trade and I have how many? I have like 24 pearls, which is fine. It's enough. Um so yeah. I mean, entering here, everything is fine, I guess. My food is good, everything and stuff. And then I'm like, I'm fine from the like location of the fort I entered from. The reason why I pearled here is just because I saw it was a good part, as opposed to like the place where I saw it from spawn over here would just looked bad. And then there was a big wall here, so I didn't want to have to deal with that because like it just meant that I would have to like actually go through the bad part of fort to figure out where the good part is instead of like just initially being at the good part and just having to locate the spawner if that makes sense. So let's go here. Okay. And then this is like actually brain rot. Like I fail this, and then it does the thing where it doesn't let you get up on the block, so I just fucking aggro pearl because I have 5 golden carrots, and I'm just like, you know what? Get me to the spawner, please. Uh, so yeah, I'm just here, and it's a double spawner, which is nice. Although that doesn't end up mattering, because I just get one cycle of the spawner, and I completely migrate to the other spawner, and I never come back here. Um, which like I don't know, like the others, the initial spawner just never even had a spawn cycle again, which is interesting. Like maybe I was too far away. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I'm just blaze betting here. I think this is fine. Like I think most of the misplays in this seed is like pre-Bastion definitely. Or like not pre-Bastion, pre-fort. Like I think I just played the Bastion very badly, and then post-Bastion is for the most part fine unless I'm forgetting something. But yeah. Actually, I do remember a misplay that I'll get to when it happens, but yeah. I mean, this blaze bed is just fine, you know, it's standard. I'm just sorting my inventory here, you know, because I have bow and shit. I think the rates kind of end up being not good, but I don't really remember. Yeah, these look pretty shit. But I have like a fuck ton of explosives here. It's nice. I think my crafting is good. One thing I can like do better here is like it's so micro, but like the crafting beds first can be bad if I'm like low on inventory space because beds like don't stack, right? So I'm just making everything. So if in a case where I have a lot of beds, which I do, it doesn't matter in this case because I've like managed my inventory so well. But like, for example, if it's like a temple seed or something where it's like I just am entering full with like a very cluttered inventory, I just can't craft the beds first because if I do, then I'm gonna have so much struggles like crafting bow, crafting anchors, crafting just everything that actually stacks, you know, that is just more important than having more than 5 beds. Like I do not need more than 5 beds to zero. It just doesn't, it's not required. But yeah, it doesn't end up mattering, but like it's just a thing that I should like it can matter in some cases, and I should keep it in mind. Like the only case where it's like crafting beds first makes sense is if you're playing on a language, if you're playing on like a different language and you're search crafting, where like crafting beds first is just like more efficient, you know, like for example on like Luxembourgish, which I've seen like some people just think just like crafting beds is much more first is like much more efficient because you like you type all your things in a specific order if that makes sense. But I'm not doing that. I don't search craft. I just looked for my things in like the recipes, so there's no excuse for me to do that. It just doesn't make sense. So here I'm blighting like 825, which is not good pace, but it's like I think this end game is like not terrible. You know, I'm fine with it. Um, I do throw 2 eyes here, so yeah, it does lose a little bit of time, but it's whatever. None of them break, so you know it's fine. I do think I kind of like don't make great pulls towards the chords here. As you'll see, like, okay, so here, I, like, okay, this is my direction, you know, you see it. And then I go into third person very, like, okay, so I see this, right? I want to pelter here. This is my, like, destination. I want to go here because it looks like a great vantage point, which is, it's good thinking, but, like, and, like, I definitely want to go here. It's correct, right? Going here is correct. But I'm just like too far away here. This is like a far pearl, and it's like it's just risky because I could hit the side of it and just fucking fall down like to presumably lava. Like it's very obviously just gonna be like this terrain that's in the middle of like floating above a lava pit. Um, and it ends up being really close. Like I nearly fall down like into lava, but I hit it. But like I just think I should have been a bit closer to it before I fell to it because this was just too close and it could have been a big time loss. So yeah. I mean it doesn't like it pays off in the run, but I just don't think it's correct, if that makes sense. So here okay, this pearl is just bad. Um so here like you can see my Ninja Brain. I edited it to my live split. So I'm 118 distance, right? So one pearl is max usually gonna get you like 70 to 80 blocks if you're like really good with it. So I know I'm gonna need two pearls anyway. Um, but the problem with this pearl is like, oh my God, like it's so hard to go through this recording properly. So here, okay, I, I don't think of it in the run, but like my chords are just gonna be somewhere on this big kind of island here that I'm kind of hovering over right now. So the problem is that I can't pearl to this island because it's too far away. Like my pearl's just not gonna go that far. Um, but I still try to pearl to it anyway because I'm stupid. What I should have done is I should have gone to this like I should have pearled to this like kind of island in the middle and then done it in two pearls. Um, that would have been the much safer and better play, I think. But what I end up doing is I just go for a very long pearl, which is bad and it's unsafe and it like 99% of the time it will just put you at the bottom of a lava pool and you will lose so much time. But what actually happens is that I get very lucky and I get an amazing pearl, which I'm not going to attribute to my skill at all. I think this pearl is 100% luck. I'm I'm like on the very edge of this like island that I was talking about earlier, and I'm very close to chords as well. So the problem like the problem with this play is that it's just never like it almost never pays off, but it just did in this situation. Like you should never do this, I don't think. Like it's so this pearl was so bad, but it just I just got very lucky in my opinion in where it landed. And I'm just instantly on chords as you can see. Like this probably even is like ends up being faster than if I just played optimally because I don't even have to dig down. I just run through the fucking wall because I have five gold picks. Um, and then this nav is pretty easy if I remember. And I try to hit this pearl and I just hit the fucking cage because I'm stupid. Yeah. No, entering it's like I can pretty much zero like even if it's caged I can zero anything on this because I have golden carrots, like I can just eat mid zero, it doesn't matter. I can pearl fucking even if it's back caged I can just pearl four times and it doesn't matter because I have Garrett's. But it ends up being uncaged and it's just back and I think it's 88 if I remember. Yeah. So it's just 88. I just go Y95 and it's fucking easy. Like this is not a hard zero. Um, I don't think I go super crazy with the bow just because I don't like shooting behind me a whole lot in actual runs. Like I do it in zero practice, but like I don't know. There's a bigger chance that I miss the pick block on the bed when I'm like shooting the dragon behind me, which I'm sure people who are good at zero will understand. It's just easier to bow cycle when the dragon is like flying towards you, of course. So yeah, I get a 111 on the seed, which is like I'm not proud of. It's like my best time that I got today. That's it. But yeah, I mean, it's not terrible. Like I thought it was I don't know. Like I kind of just like if I'm being honest, I completely just wanted to like farm a run that I could like make an analysis on just because I thought the last video I made was really fun to make. So I kind of just wanted to do it again. I don't think this is like a great like I guess there are some good things that I pointed out in this run, but it's not like super insightful, I guess. I feel like more of the time loss is macro than the last run, definitely. So it's like, I don't know, it's more of just me being bad than the last run, and less of like like very interesting time saves that are like insightful and stuff, and just more of like be good at the game kind of thing. But yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you.